Hey guys, it's Eder.
It's Paula.
And Lucia. Today we're going to be talking to you about our Osmosis project.
We hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
The materials you need for this project is 2 eggs, corn syrup, 2 transparent beakers, a scale, and vinegar.
What is a transport across the cell membrane? A transport is the movement across the cell membrane. Active transport does require energy, but passive transport does not. We will be looking in our project about osmosis, which is a type of passive transport.
After gathering all the materials, we just put 2 eggs into a container and then we just pour some vinegar on it and we start seeing what was happening during the days and observing what was those changes on the eggs.
So guys, as you can tell, these are our eggs after 3 days being in vinegar. And we're going to change them out tonight to be in a hypertonic and hypopotonic solution. And the reason why they were in vinegar for 3 days was to get rid of the hard calcium layer, which is the white layer around the eggs. And this exposes it to the semi-permeable membrane so that you can finally work with it and create more solutions.
The question here is, what is a hypertonic solution? A hypertonic solution is a solution that has a lower solute concentration than another solution. Water particles will move into the cell, causing the cell to expand. It can even get big enough to burst. What is a hypertonic solution? A solution that has a higher solute concentration than another solution. Water particles will move out the cell, causing it to shrink.
I can conclude that clearly egg 1 that went in the hypotonic solution for 8 hours expanded, which was the cause of a hypotonic solution, and my egg that was in the corn syrup shrinked and is now kind of shriveled, which is the effects of the hypertonic solution.
What happens when you place a cell in a hypertonic solution? The solute concentration is lower since the osmotic pressure gradient to rear water into the cell. Depending how much water it enters, the cell may look larger or bloated. What happens to a cell when placed in a hypertonic solution? There is more solute inside the cell than in the solution surrounding the cell. As a result, there is more water molecules surrounding the cell than water molecules inside the cell.
So this is my 2 eggs after taking them out of the second solution. This was in the hypotonic and it expanded, and this was in the hypertonic and it shrank, and it also shriveled. So even though they were both already in the other solutions, after changing them again, they still have the same effect. So this proves that hypertonic and hypotonic solutions will always have the same effect on each other.
The question here is, what are the characteristics of the cell membrane of animal cells? The difference is that animal cells are surrounded by a plasma membrane that contains a membrane-bound nucleus and organelles, unlike the plants that do not have a cell wall.
Carbon dioxide and oxygen are 2 molecules that undergo this simple diffusion through the membrane. The simple diffusion of water is known as osmosis.